Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I'm Dallas Piana. I am a business strategist, a coach to coaches. I help people build their businesses online, specifically coaches. And I'm just going to wait here a few minutes more to see if, oh, there we go. There we go. I'm live. Hi, everyone. Dallas Piana here. I'm going to just wait a few seconds so people get notified that I'm online, and we'll get going. So who is watching today? Super. Let's get this down. Let me get this off. And I can hear myself, so that's good. And hi, who's just hopped on? Say hi below in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Of course, we love to know where people are across the United States, Canada, Australia, London. We have people from all over watching these videos, and they're great. So today's Wednesday, and I'm going to be talking about staying focused and how to do that, okay? Because what I'm noticing is that the other day I made a post about, what's the status of your Facebook group? And a good chunk of people say there's no engagement, it's stale, there's nothing happening there. I changed my group. I have many groups and they're all not functioning. So I wanted to back up a little bit and just talk to you about marketing online using Facebook. The best way to do it is to stay focused with one niche, one program that you offer, one price of your program that you offer on one platform. So I teach on Facebook. I don't teach Instagram. I don't teach LinkedIn, okay? And I've worked with people that are on Facebook, and once we look at who is their niche, who is their ideal client, that they're best be over there on LinkedIn, that's what I suggest. Go over there on LinkedIn. This is not the place for you. So again, one niche or ideal client, get as narrowed as you can, one program, one platform, one price, and knowing who your ideal client is, your niche is, your messaging is going to be so much easier. Messaging is posts, lives. You're going to be speaking to this one person, this one group, these groups of people that are specific, okay? Too often I see that people are too vague and too broad. If you're too broad in your niche, in your ideal client, you're marketing to no one, because nobody's going to hear your message, because you're trying to be generic to capture everyone, and nobody's going to hear you. Nobody's going to read and connect with you at all. So you want to get as narrow as you can. Now, I get it, in the beginning you're not sure, but just grab something, try it on, and work with it for a while, okay? And practice your messaging, okay? And practice going out there and generating leads for that. What I mean by generating leads is you're building your audience of that specific person, that ideal client that you want to be working with, your niche, okay? You're attracting them to you so that they can now see your content, okay? Because you've got to prove to people online, it's a whole different marketing scene, you've got to prove to people that you can solve their problems. And how do you do that? But you do it through your posts and your lives, and by having conversations with people in messengers, and then actually having sales calls or strategy calls with people, right? So you want to be posting every day, doing lives often, okay, getting on calls with people. You need to be generating leads every day. That means building your audience every day. And you need to be nurturing those people that are over in your space. Okay, so now you pulled them into your space from either pages or other groups. They're in your space, and now you want to nurture them, and you just want them just to sit there. So one way to nurture them is with your posts and your content, okay, in your lives. The other way is to tap them along their journey until they become a buyer, to keep them engaged with you. okay? And we're going to go over all of this in my workshop. I'm doing it again because you guys asked for it, October 19th through the 23rd, okay? So if you're interested in participating in that workshop, I do it at an hour a day, keep it really tight, 11 a.m. Pacific. Will be touch points is on day 4. And if you're interested in that, just say workshop below or private message me your email address and we'll get you registered, okay? So listen, we're going back to what you have to be doing, okay? You've got to realize building a business online is going to take you a good year. There are going to be some that within 2 months, 3 months, they've got an audience and people are buying their programs. But for the majority of us, it's going to take at least 5 months and then you're going to build momentum. And then by the end of the year, you're going to have a system and a process in place of how to generate leads in place, how to build your business, how to get clients, okay? This does not happen overnight. And what so often I hear is I have no engagement, and then I go and I look on your personal page or in your group, and there's no posts, there's no lives. You post once in a week, and then there's nothing, okay? If there's nothing, people are going to go find somebody else because they want their problem solved. So you have to be consistent. This is what it means to be consistent, okay? You want to be in posting every day, going live, and don't be afraid. I mean, there's one person on here today watching me. Who is it? Cheryl or Kara is watching me from Seattle or Oklahoma, one person. But you know what? More people are going to catch the live because many of us are busy at this time of hour. You know, they'll catch the replay, and that's fine. But you want to keep putting out content, okay? Solving people's problems. So you want to know that, you know, it's almost like, you know, when you were told, you know, put away a bit of money, 10% of your, you know, what you make every month in a bank account, and it compounds, right? And you will see it grow and grow and grow and grow. The same thing happens with posts and your lives and your content out there. Okay, it's the cumulative effect that we're going for. All right, you're not going to see, especially if you have less than 100 people in a group, or you have less than 500 people on a personal page, you're not going to see a lot of engagement, okay? Until people like to be part of a group, and people don't want to play until they see it's safe to play and everybody else is playing, okay? No, there's not a lot of leaders out there. You've got to be the leader. You've got to be the one asking questions, running polls, doing market research, really getting to the pulse of your ideal clients and seeing what they need and then providing them solutions to what they need. You've got to prove it, okay? How do you prove it? You do it by teaching in your posts, in your lives, okay? Teaching is the best way. Solve a problem. Solve, you know, what is the problem that your client has? Here, I'm teaching you guys how to solve a problem. Okay, and I'm telling you, you got to go narrow. All right, you've got to get focused. You've got to be consistent every day. All right, it doesn't happen overnight. You've got to give yourself some slack. Okay, but with consistently generating leads and posting and and talking to your ideal clients or the people that you're attracting, to make sure you're attracting the right people in your group or on your personal page, you know, that are your ideal clients. You want to be sure of that, okay? Because many of you are not. You're just, you know, you're just letting anyone into your group, or you're attracting the wrong ideal client to you, and therefore they're not connecting with your message, okay? So you want to make sure that that's available, that you're doing that. You want to make sure that your posts, that you're teaching and providing value. Too many people are just doing nice quotes and fluff and nice. You can't do that. You know, look at what's happening. People are on their phone and they're scrolling through, and you want to stop that scroll and provide some information for people, okay? Most people are out there doing nice and fluff stuff. So you want to get right to the point. So when I read your post and you're solving my problem, you're kind of agitating, oh, that problem again I have, oh. You know, oh, but she knows what she's talking about. You're planting seeds in your ideal client's mind. So when they're ready, and they may not be ready for months, But when they're ready to solve their problem, they're going to think of you because you are demonstrating day after day after day that you can solve people's problems. You know, your niche's problem, your ideal client's problems. So stop with the fluff. You know, once in a while it's fine, but more than that, you know, you're not going to attract and you're not going to capture the attention of your ideal client if you keep doing quotes and nice little fluffy posts. Okay, you've got to let your ideal clients know that you know what it's like, or you can identify the scenario, okay, of what the scenario is that they're in and they can't get out of, and it's a problem for them, but you have the solution, okay? The other reason why you want to be posting every day, and this includes when you go on vacation too, or holiday, you want to set it up so that you're ready to go if you're going on vacation, that you can turn it over to somebody else to do the posting for you, okay? Because if you're not posting every day, like I said earlier, they're going to find someone else to follow, okay? You drying up your feed, you're drying up, they go elsewhere. So you definitely want to turn that over and either hire a temporary VA for the week, or, you know, maybe there's someone, a friend of yours that can post on your behalf, you know, but find someone. Don't let it go dry. And what happens is when you are consistent, you will develop systems and a routine. So instead of being busy, you know, all over the place, chaotic, not knowing what to do, and oh my God, nobody's connecting with me, nobody's engaging, if you set up a routine and you do it the same every single day, you will start to see build momentum. And that's what we're after, a cumulative effect, all right? You also want to be learning from your market and evaluating what's effective, what's not effective. It's like building blocks, okay? That's what the job is. So if you're someone that is too afraid to be visible online like this, then this is not the platform for you, okay? It's just not. But that's what is required for you to actually connect with people. You definitely will gain trust with people when you start teaching in a live, you know, video way instead of just post. Okay. So you've got to take the plunge and get out there. And the best way to think about it is, you know, these people need you, right? You've got the solution to their problem. You know, it's be selfish of you to hold back. All right. So get your ego out of the way and just take the plunge and step out there. We're all kind of rusty at first. I'm still rusty. I'm still kind of, you know, nervous and, you know, probably not the best presenter. But the point is that I'm out there. You can count on me at least once a week. I'm on a Facebook Live. And I'm telling you, you're going to work. If you are serious about growing a coaching business and leaving the 9-to-5 or whatever job you have in the past, and you're serious about making this a substantial business, 6 figures and more, you're going to work your ass off for the first year. Okay, it's not la-di-da. So if you're juggling, and many people are juggling, spinning, and two projects at once. You have your 9-to-5 job, which is probably more like a 40-hour work week or more, and then you've got to tuck in the nooks and crannies building this coaching business. Okay, but you can't just post once and let it go and say nobody's connecting with me. You can't just invite one person a day over to your personal page or to your group. You'll be doing this for years. You've got to be aggressive, assertive, and consistent. Okay, and you've got to be doing this for a good year. You will start to see things pop. 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you'll start to see things start to change. Okay, but you definitely have to be more focused. What else do I want to tell you? When you say what you do, let me just spend a few minutes here on this. I don't want to go much longer. We're already, hi, Angelica, from Michigan. Great. The leaves beautiful there. I would imagine it's a beautiful fall. The other thing I want to say is, I jotted down a few of these because I just want to show you how generic these are, and they're not going to attract anyone. So here are some statements of how people describe themselves. I'm a coach and I help you live a fulfilling life. Like, what does that mean? Who is your ideal client? Who is, what is their life like now, and what does a fulfilling life look like? So you've got to say, and why do you want a fulfilling life? What are the benefits of having a fulfilling life? Okay, so you've got to go deeper with this. Okay, you've got to really reveal what is the problem here and what is the solution you provide to get to the goal. Now, you could, in the beginning, you could be vague, but maybe you have a scenario to describe it, okay? You want to then share what is the scenario, the situation looks like right now, and what do you, if you're working with you, what can you move towards, okay? What the situation can be, the desired situation after working with you. Okay, so a lot of people can identify with a situation if you describe it in detail, okay? And then what's available to them when they work with you. So that's number one. Another one I see often is, I'm a coach and I can help you with your goals. Too broad, too broad. Who do you help? What is the situation now? Why do they need, why can't they do it themselves? What goals do they want to reach? Narrow it down. Get more detailed, more specific. How do you help someone? Why do they want the goals? What's been stopping them? I help you in your personal relationships. Help you how? What would they look like? What's the solution? What's the problem now? Why are they not satisfactory now? Your personal relationships. Is it, and who is the relationships with who? Is it everybody, or is it just your spouse, just your children? You want to get more specific in what does it look like now, and how can you help, and what could it look like later, okay? But you want to be sure that it's something that your ideal client wants, okay? Not needs, but wants, okay? Because nobody's going to pay for something they don't want. So you definitely want to, oh, Marshall Islands in Idaho. I didn't even know there was Marshall Islands. Is it in the middle of a lake, Jody? Yeah. So you want to definitely be more specific in how you help people. And then that would be translated over into your posts, okay? You're constantly giving away how you solve people's problems, give people wins. They're not going to try these things out. You think, oh, I can't give away my secrets. I'm telling you, everyone is moving through Facebook so fast. You want to grab their attention, plant a seed in their head so that when they're ready, they're going to say, I need help from you. Maybe 10%, 2%, 5% are going to try out something. And it's not the big picture, right? When you are in a stuck position and you want a result, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, okay? That's why people hire coaches like yourself. So is this making sense at all, you guys? Being more focused? Okay. The other thing I want to make a comment about, just because I'm being, is that I've worked with people that are also health coaches, life coaches, and you're also promoting a direct sales business, a network marketing business. I wouldn't mix the two. Choose one or the other on this platform, Facebook, and go with it, okay? The reason why is you're going to confuse the people you attract. If you are attracting people in their 50s that want to lose weight and increase their metabolism, and all of a sudden you're going to be selling or promoting some network marketing product, and it's not what these people want, there's a mixed message there, and people are going to get confused who you serve, what your product or service is, and they're going to go elsewhere. Okay, so separate them out. Now, what you can do is, if the product or the service from the marketing company is congruent with being a coach in your field, in your industry, in your niche, and somebody asks for perhaps supplements. Okay, what do you think about supplements? And you can say, yeah, I advocate this brand of supplements, and you need to reveal that you will make a commission if they buy from you. Okay, so that's possible, but I wouldn't advertise it. I wouldn't promote it. Okay, or people are going to think you're just trying to get me into your team. You're just trying to get me into to buy from you. You're going to decrease the trust that you're trying to build being a weight loss coach. Okay, so separate the two and only reveal your network marketing product if it is asked of. Okay, that's what I would recommend. All right, you guys, what else is going on? Hi, Angelita. Jody, hi. Cheryl is still watching, you guys. Okay, so that's what I've got today. If you want to be part of the workshop, October 19th through the 23rd, just drop workshop below or private message me your email address and I'll get you registered ASAP. And then we won't bombard you with emails at all, but just reminders as we get closer to the date. But it is an action-packed. If you've been in my workshops, it's incredible. The comments from people is extraordinary. Like, nobody teaches this much detail. I can't believe what I've implemented. My homework assignments is you're implementing things or you're thinking about how you can structure your business a little bit different, that you are more present and more focused and visible with the people you're attracting towards you. So I urge you to get in that. It's called Get Clients Now, How to Get Paying Clients on Facebook, because that is the platform I teach on. Okay, you guys, that's it for today. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.